Hey there, it's Enderverse. Usually, we only look at mods, but have we ever considered the people behind them? In this video, we'll list 10 of the best mod developers and a lot of their underrated mods as well. I'm thinking of making this a sequel of videos, so subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified of the next release. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. MehVahdJukaar is the author behind Complementary, a chocolate box or vanilla mod, and one of the most popular mods of all time. Hearing this, you may think that the author is a one-time hit. Far from it, friend. MehVahdJukaar has developed mods like Polyton, a project that helped people alter many parts of the game with resource packs, giving rise to awesome resource packs like Focus and Many Gamers enhanced visuals. And if we're talking about projects they participated on, well, few to mention Artwork, Immersive Withering, Mystical Oak Tree, A Good Place, and Amendments. I bet at least one of these projects rang a bell. MehVahdJukaar is a master of their craft. Without their efforts, many mod packs wouldn't even come closer to their current state. So, cheers for that. One of the most proactive people in the modding scene is Fuzs, with over 80 active mods, all working on the latest versions of the game. You could probably, or certainly, make a whole mod pack made out of these developers' mods only. You've likely known Fuzs through the 3 mods having to do with work tables and anvils. If not that, then I bet you've seen a diagonal fence, wall, or a glass pan before. Fuzz's catalog has also included client-sided mods like a pickup notifier, a mod that enhances how effects are displayed on your screen, one that changes the animations of some mobs, and more. The catalog is ever expanding, with RPG projects like Mutant Mobs and Eternal Nether to aesthetic mods like Sheep Variety and Tide Flame. Showcasing every one of Fuzz's mods wouldn't be ideal, but installing them all would very well be. So check this developer out if you haven't already. Next up we have Luke, or Konzen. They've got different names based on the website. This is the brain behind the Immersive 4, Immersive Aircraft, Immersive Armors, Immersive Medleys, and Immersive Paintings. Luke is one of the few developers that does both, feeding on common demands, but in the most unpredictable way. A demand for music? Luke decided to add a mod that allows you to create your own band made out of hostile mobs. A demand for transportation? Here you go. Handmade airplanes that run on coal and can even be weaponized. Some of Luke's mods are underrated. Selective Bounce eradicates the vanilla outlines, enhancing cinematic scenes. And Immersive Machinery adds new vehicles. Amongst plenty are submarines and rails. Both projects are under 100,000 downloads. Luke is an awesome developer, and I can't wait to see what their next immersive mod would be. Josh is a naturalist, an animal lover. Most of their projects were centered around creatures. You've likely known Josh for their sequel of mods where they enhanced vanilla mobs. So far this collection included Endermen, Creepers, and most recently, Golems too. Josh has also co-developed many other projects. Some are unupdated classics like Zoo Architect, others are very popular and active like the Rabbits. Josh's speciality seems to be the art style. They've got a whole store where they sell these models to server owners and other project owners. I do not play favorites in these videos, but if I had to choose a developer as my favorite, it would absolutely be Josh, purely because I love animations and good models. If you do too, then check out Josh's collection. You probably already have, but maybe you've missed some hidden gems in their profile. Fuzs would take the #1 spot as the most proactive developer on the world if it hadn't been taken by Serilum, a developer with exactly 196 active mods. If you are making a vanilla-friendly mod pack, client-sided or full of new content and features, every one of Serilum mods would work for you, because A, they run on all loaders and all versions, and B, follow the same category, being simple and vanilla-like. My favorite projects from Serilum included Starter Kit, a mod giving you armors, food, tools, and weapons when you first spawn in the world, Healing Campfire, a mod that explained itself right there, as you'll be able to use campfires for regeneration, Realistic Bees, which gives varying sizes to the bees, however eradicating the vanilla Titan bees, and finally Nether Portal Spread, which isn't particularly vanilla friendly, with the nether leak into the overworld eventually taking over the whole biome. I would not pick one developer over the other. For me, both Fuzs and Serilum have given so much for the modding scene, and I'm forever grateful for such people. However, it would not be possible to pinpoint a single aim for TeamAbnormals. This organization develops all kinds of mods, which is equally exciting to be honest. Amongst TeamAbnormals' most popular and impactful mods, 3 truly stick out, and they are Upgrade Aquatic, a mod that aims to provide people with a spicier aquatic update than the 1.13 release, Atmospheric, which will add a plethora of new biomes split into 2 climates, dry and wet, and Savage and Ravage, a mod with the purpose of enhancing everything about villagers, with new mechanics, structures, and most importantly, mobs. One thing to note about this organization is that they always leave their blueprint. As a matter of fact, their base API is called Blueprint. Every one of these mods feels so similar to each other, be it the overall visuals, the progression and mechanics, the movement and animation of the mobs, the structures, or even the mod's icon, which is the main reason many people are familiar with this organization despite them not adding their name to their mod's name. This unification of purpose and style didn't just make TeamAbnormals unique and remarkable, it also allowed for the development of cohesive mod packs using these projects. TR7ZW, a hard name to spell and a harder developer to miss. This creator is the person behind the Entity Colin mod, a performance mod that helped millions of people improve their game's latency and frame rate surrounding entities, especially those who farm XP. Skin Layers 3D is also one of this author's best mods, giving depth to custom skins, with external layers having a 3D appearance. I use this mod all the time, especially when I have a player animation mod or pack installed. Other awesome animation mods were Wavy Capes, a mod which adds a dynamic wind effect to your capes instead of the sole vanilla one. Narnaf Animation, this one however didn't improve anything, rather added whole different player animations. Then we have First Person Model, allowing you to glare over your skin, seeing your legs moving along with all the animations on the Narnaf Animations mod. As you can tell, all of TR7ZW's mods are client-sided and are focused on the visuals and the performance, making them viable for any type of players. A stunning developer is NovaWostra. She's mostly known for her Dungeons and Taverns mod, a tremendously valuable mod for enhancing exploration in the game. She also worked in developing standalones and whole different projects abiding with the same principle, that being the betterment of the vanilla structures. Her catalog included 11 mods, plus one where she made a light version of the Dungeons and Taverns mod, making said project less burdensome on low-end servers. I can't think of a single structure that this developer has missed, except for villages. Those are the only exception in NovaWostra's wonderful catalog. The ModdingLegacy has made a substantial influence in the modding scene as we see it. Blue Skies is a mod I'm sure you've played before, or for the very least you've come across. This is a new dimension with all sorts of sovereign creatures and extensive dungeons, much like the Ether mod, which by the way has been revived and is being maintained right now by a large number of developers, including the people of the ModdingLegacy. This organization has also focused on mods expanding upon the vanilla game, with projects like The Conjurer, adding a new type of woodland mansion with a boss you're out to fight, to the Farlanders, a mod with new alien mobs derived from the Minecraft Endermen. The ModdingLegacy has also developed a neat scuba gear to allow for long and safe ocean exploration, and a mining helmet to rid you of having to place torches or occupy your offhand with them. And of course, I can't conclude this section without talking about mods that have ceased updating, starting with Dungeons Plus, a mod with an assortment of structures to explore, the Ender Chest set, a mod allowing you to mount Ender Chest to your horses, and TNT Eater, a popular meme back in the days, and it's about giving life to this TNT Eater structure. Seeing this catalog of mods, I guess you and I could agree that this organization has indeed lived up to its name. This is truly an unforgettable ModdingLegacy. Building. One word that sums up Sketch Macau, an awesome developer who've dedicated 6 years of their life to making your builds as beautiful and as useful as possible. You want to quickly make a bridge that will connect the ends of a valley? Macau's bridge is what you wanna get. Want more lighting sources that also look good and aesthetic? Macau's lights and lamps is what you're looking for. Stairs ain't giving you the best roof design? Macau's roofs is one mod to consider. Despite the fact that Macau has been developing mods for well over 6 years, their collection is relatively thin, with 12 mods in total. But from what you can see, a dozen mods were just enough to build quite the reputation for this developer. Thanks for watching. I hope that you liked the idea of this video. Let me know your favorite developer on the comment section, and I'll see about making part 2 very soon if you love the concept. Also, if you are interested in modpacks, I'm sure you'll enjoy this list of unique and less known projects. Now see ya in the next one, my friend.